What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel. I already put out one video today regarding KodyWithaK, so make sure you check that one out as well. But today I want to talk about a reseller that was recommended to me in a comment. I can't remember exactly who recommended it to me, but thank you, man. I appreciate it. And that is KodyWithaK. Now, I've seen a few of his videos, and this dude is like, his production quality is awesome. His excitement, the phrases that he says is sweet. But he's still out there burning down the house with his flipping abilities. So I decided today we're going to watch one that I haven't seen called I Was Speechless. And this, oh my God, this dude is just so excited.
I'm sitting on my sofa enjoying a nice cold soda when suddenly 6 pictures pop up in my inbox. Each one better than the last, and all he's asking for is an OLED Switch. I said I'm your man. We meet up in T-minus 2 hours. Now what am I doing with this guitar, you're asking? Well, she's also getting traded out, but that's a little late. First up, OLED Switch trade, here we go.
How's it going, man?
Kody?
Yes, Kody.
Good to meet you. Yes. All right, so I have all this stuff here.
Awesome.
It might take a bit because I imagine you'd like to test everything.
This one has the games in it.
Yes.
So basically, he's trading an OLED Switch, which costs $350 MSRP. But from what I've seen in previous videos, he somehow gets these for a lot cheaper than MSRP. Which I'm sure he'll tell us later in the video. I mean, obviously, he's got to tell us how much money he made, because that's like the whole reason for these flexing reseller videos. Also, you know, good job to you guys for like giving out your sources and like how you do it and stuff, because all you're doing is creating more resellers, which is going to in turn make it harder for you to get good deals because you're raising awareness while also getting a lot of views on YouTube. So I hope you like that YouTube ad money more than you do flipping video games, because you won't be able to do this for very much longer.
Hit me up if you have any questions.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You too.
Didn't even have the balls to buy something at the establishment that they use to make this deal. What a way to give back to your community.
Bingo! Bongo, brothers! What you see here may not look like a lot for a Switch OLED trade, but let me tell you, this bad boy packs a punch. My friends, I am blown away! Can't blame a fella for scooping up on this bad OLED Switch trade. 200 clams is how much I paid for that OLED Switch. Found it on OfferUp, picked it up, popped it on Facebook Marketplace, and then this guy sent me some photos and
yeah, see, there you go. And also, he said he put it on Marketplace. Did you see that? 123. Yeah, right here, 123. Dude, I hate when people make their listings like that. You're a fucking cocksucker when you do that shit, because you don't want $123 for that. You're just using it as clickbait to get people to look at your fucking listing. You stupid ass, idiot, dick, butthole.
Scoop me off my feet. And boy, did I go flying. A black AGS 001 Game Boy Advance SP. Screen is in immaculate condition. Big bonus. And some games to go with it. Filler essential right here, but nevertheless some bangs, including Super Mario Bros. 3, Dragon Ball Z, Boost Series. Gotta show some love for Donkey Kong Country 3. Then it gets a little more serious. Games like Swords Legacy, a 50, 70 plus.
Whatever that is.
Darko Pong, Sonic Battle, that's a given. Wario Land 4, bit of a faded label. Tales of Fantasia, a big player in the GBA series, but guess what? There's 2 of them! Now, for the reason my man had 2 copies of the same game, I don't know, but I ain't complaining. We're not quite done yet, the games just keep getting better. Guys, check out this game right here, Riviera, the Promised Land.
So I can understand if you want to watch reseller videos to learn how to do this, because you want to make a lot of money off of ignorant people too. But I could say without a shadow of a doubt that KodyWithaK is the most entertaining one of these dudes that I've seen so far. He is so hyped. It's almost like I'm watching a wrestling promo. Like he's about to come and kick my ass. It's top-notch YouTubing. However, he is probably going to make like $1,000+ off of this one thing, which, I mean, you know, hey, it was a trade.
And Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Label's a bit torn up, but she still sits on a pile.
Yeah, label's torn up, but you'll still sell it for $57, I bet. Let's see, does he put his eBay link down here too? He's doing a giveaway. Damn it, Kody, quit being likable. You're pissing me off, man. I'm surprised he doesn't have his eBay link on here. Unless it's just not showing up blue. Man, I'll be damned. Finding a sell on eBay and Amazon and blah blah blah. Okay, I guess he don't need his he don't need to put his link on here. He's too proud for that.
Now with a $200 cost basis, these next 3 games pay for the lot. Pokemon Sapphire version, the glorious royal blue card. Leaf green, grassy as ever can be with the 4-square chip on the back. And finally, fire red. Now guys,
Nintendo, please put those fucking games on the Switch, on the online. Hell, don't even add it to the Switch online service. Just make them purchasable. $10, $15, $20, man. Because those are some great games. Some of the best RPGs. Okay, somebody's going to shoot me for saying that. But some of the best RPGs for non-RPG people to get into. And the only way that they can play them is if they drop 100 bones. Come on, Nintendo. Put that shit on Switch.
Games here that might have you shocked. One should implant them in your skull if you know better. Shonen Jump's One Piece. Excellent title with a high held value. Gotta be on the lookout.
Don't mean nothing to me, man. One Piece of shit. I know it's a good anime, but fuck that game.
E-Draw Union, like I said before, Atlas titles bang. Summon Night 2 Swordcraft Story, you got it, that's an Atlas. And finally an SNK masterpiece, Metal Slug Advance. Holy
$100? What the fuck, man? Why would people pay $100 for a Metal Slug? Can't you buy like the whole collection for $15 on the Switch? I mean, I guess if you're a completionist and you want to have every GBA in your collection, you have to pay $100 to have that one. That makes me sad, man. That's real sad.
bonkers was I shocked when I saw this game right here. I flipped a rock. These 4 games alone will be the down payment on my Lambo. And we're just getting started here. A PS Vita was thrown in the mix. 1001 model, a bit of a scratched up screen, not too.
A bit of a scratched up screen. Dog, that thing got tap danced on by a kitty, man. A kitty tap danced on that. You can't sell that to nobody. Not for no $169. I'll be damned in the face.
One model, a bit of a scratched up screen, not too bad though. Turns on beautifully and runs like new. 2 games including Gravity Rush, which was just recently recommended to me, so I might pop that in. And Freedom Wars with a little bit of a rattle. What could that be? Bingo bongo! A 4 GB Sony Vita memory card. And
you're gonna sell the memory sticks too. Damn, dude. You motherfucker, man. You should just sell the games cartridge only and then sell the manual and book to somebody else. You damn. You know, it's like when you go to like Jack in the Box or something and they want to charge you $0.25 for a sauce or like, it's like, dude, come on, man. You ain't trying to help nobody out. You're already in the green so far. So far, man. You're bowling a perfect game here. You can't just include that with that shit screen Vita. You're gonna sell that. You son of a bitch, Kody. We were off to a good start, man.
Now the Vita stuff is sick and the GBA is a kick, but you know what did the trick? The Nintendo DS hits. Loads of filler games right here with the...
Dude, that guy must have really wanted an OLED Switch because Jesus Christ. He basically gave every single thing that was game related in his house to him for that OLED. And I'll be honest with you, man, the OLED Switch is awesome. I have one myself. But you had so much more game and so much more fun that you traded just to have that one OLED.
Couple bingos. Avatar Into the Inferno's not bad. You gotta get a Sonic, Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. But in order to play these right here, you need the Nintendo DS. This one's a DSi. Pops are open. Bottom screen's a little scratched. Top screen.
A little scratched? Dude, you must work at GameStop. You think that's just a little scratched? Look at that, dog. That thing has been smeared with shit, basically. Somebody was using a quarter as a stylus. A little scratched.
Screen's a little scratched, top screen looks fresh. You come across this much fantastic
You know what, Cody? I'm not supposed to like you, but I'll give you a like, man.
games in one lot. Kirby Superstar Ultra, Lunar Knights, Fossil Fighters, Monster Tail, Rune Factory 3, another questionable label right here, looks a bit blurred. But the top looks correct, and the back BRFD matches the front. Now check this one out, Lupia! Curse of the Sinistrals, another Natsumi game you guys are gonna want to be on the lookout for. And then we got a double dose of the Triforce Heroes, Zelda Phantom Hourglass, and Zelda Spirit Tracks. Classic titles on the DS, obvious ones to pick up when you see them. Yes, these
I'm surprised that Phantom Hourglass is only 25 bucks.
games are loose, but you know what I have sitting deep buried in the closet?
Herpes.
Now I've been waiting quite a while to complete this solid hitter.
All right, so it was already like, what, 55, 60 bucks. Let's see how much it's worth now.
Fully complete, missing one things, but guys, guess what? She's coming home. Big plus right there, but 2 games took the cake in the Nintendo DS round, one of which is Dragon Quest VI. Realms of Revelation,
I guess he's not going to tell us. But I tell you what, man, like, especially with the DS era, it's so easy to buy those cases, and you can even buy the labels pre-printed, or you could just print them yourself. So if you're out there and you're a DS collector, man, unless you're like rich, don't pay extra for the cases. Just buy like a 20 pack of cases and then a printer, which I'm sure you already have. And you know, just print the shit, man. And then use scissors and cut it. Stick it in. It's that easy, man. You could probably even go to Walmart and print it on like their high quality printing machine for like $3. You know, so like don't pay way more just because it has the case, unless you just have to have the original printing of the label from Nintendo.
$100. Wow! And last but not least, Mega Man 3 Black Ace. Can't have a good video game.
Yo, shout out to the Star Force series. That's one of the best Mega Man series of all time.
All without a Capcom solid. And this one right here puts the cherry on top of this sundae.
Look at that. Paid $200 for that OLED Switch, and he's gonna make roughly $2,060. 10,000% profit. I'm probably wrong. 2,000%. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 1,000% profit. I think. Dude, I can't do math, man. It's also late. And you know, I can't be too mad with this situation because like it's not like he gave him like $2 or $3 for those games and stuff. I mean, he did give him an OLED Switch. I don't know if the guy was under the impression that the Switch was you know, new or whatever. But obviously he bought it off of somebody for $200 with the intention of flipping it. So I'm sure maybe he did take it out of the box and test it out, or you know, something along those lines. But you know, the guy that traded him all this stuff was probably under the impression that he was the original owner and paid $350 for it. So even though he didn't pay $350 for it, he paid $200. The guy doesn't know that. So I don't know if maybe the dude would have been hesitant to make that trade, but I know if I knew that, I would have been hesitant, because I'm thinking I'm giving you $350 worth of shit in turn for an OLED Switch that you paid $350 for, but you didn't. So like if I knew that, I wouldn't want to do that deal. But that's just personally me. Some other people might feel that way. Some other people might not care. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
So my eyeballs just sniped out a gem from a garage sale pop-up. Taking a close look at this extremely blurry photo right here, you'll see something in particular. And that's that 2DS XL that has my name on it. Now I went ahead and shot her a message and said, hey, is the 2DS still available and how much are you asking for it? She says it's free because she thinks it's broke, which it might be, but nevertheless, y'all know that's a scoop.
Hey, I was the one messaging you about the DS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I personally don't know if it works. I don't.
Wait a second. So did he just like walk up in their garage without being greeted first and just start looking at the stuff? What kind of like city do you live in where people just are cool with that? Because if I did that in my neighborhood, motherfuckers would have a problem. There wouldn't be no free 2DS then. It'd be free ass whooping. And I guess it wouldn't even be free because I earned it. Because you don't do shit like that, man. That's not cool. Even if the garage door is open.
If it doesn't work, but if it works, you get a free DS. Basically, what Pokemon
Oh, cool.
So I have books.
How much are you asking for your cards?
I was just gonna sell them for $5 for a bundle.
$5 in the binders?
Oh, in the bag.
And do you have any other video games by chance? Or just the DS?
I do have a Switch.
Oh man, he's using his charm. He's using his charm. And I hate when they film the inside of people's houses. And I know I just helped by pausing on it.
But there's just 2 cards in here I won't sell just because they are worth money.
So with these cards...
Yo, everything that was in those binders is worth money too if you want to be like serious about it. But okay, keep your 2 cards.
With the DS and stuff, $100.
Yeah, and then I did have the Switch in here. Do you want to keep it?
Sure, yeah.
Wait, what?
Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Did he just get all that for $100, including a Switch?
Guys, that went way better than I expected.
Yeah. You just fucking... That was highway robbery, my guy. You damn Harry and Marv from Home Alone 2 right now.
DS turned massive haul right here. Right off the bat, I don't even know what to say. Let's take this back home and break it down. Saw this bad boy in the photo and knew I had to ask for her address and head right over. Now, mind you, I went into this garage sale blind, so I didn't know how much she was gonna be asking. But after perusing her wares for a bit and finding hit after hit, she ended up tossing me one number for the whole lot. A clean, crisp $100 bill. So right off the bat, the
Actually, you tossed her that number. She didn't offer that. She probably would have took 200. I have no idea how you somehow got that shit for $100. You fucking magician. But let's just see the damage.
Nintendo 2DS XL, blue in color. Still not entirely sure if it works. Absolutely magnificent screens. I still don't know if this bad boy works yet. I don't have a charger, unfortunately. And it looks like we're missing the stylus as well. But she came loaded with 3 games and they're all Pokemon. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Omega Ruby. All 3 in their entirety. Now we're just getting started at this garage sale. I'm picking around, checking out her goods when I stumble upon some Pokemon cards. Now if you didn't know, one of the things I'm trying to collect for is the Wizards of the Coast Pokemon cards. Pre-2002, 2003. So right off the bat, you know this caught my eye, a right on first edition. But I searched through the rest of the cards to no avail. So I asked her, hey, you got any more Pokemon cards by chance? And she pulls out these 2 bad boys. So I open the first one up and I'm seeing some stuff in here, EX cards. But this binder doesn't have anything in particular that I'm looking for. But suddenly I open up this bad boy and boom! I'm starting to see some 1999ers. Now, of course, there's nothing too spectacular in this binder. No Charizard, unfortunately, but when I walk inside, a certain basket catches my eye. I take a quick peek inside of it and I see a Switch dock and a couple more Pokemon.
Wait, so she wasn't even going to show you that stuff? You just kind of like just started looking through her belongings? I hope that's not the case. But that's the way that you just like explained it to us. Kody, you can't just free use everyone's fucking belongings, man. You gotta like let people know you're there. You can't just show up in the garage and then just start looking through people's baskets, man. That's her basket. Fuck, man. Don't fuck with people's baskets unless they like give you permission. That's a basket.
Pokemon cards. So I go ahead and ask her, hey, you selling your Switch by chance, and how much for these Pokemon cards? And like I said before, she tosses out $100, but before she does one thing.
But there's just 2 cards in here I won't
She
sell.
said she had to pull out 2 cards that she wanted to keep. And she pulled out that Charizard, man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt, it stung a little bit, 'cause I still don't got that Charizard in the collection. But 2 cards were preserved. First edition Holo Machamp and a holographic unlimited base set Black Thorn.
Yeah, see, I knew that Machamp wasn't going to be worth that much because it came in like a starter set. So it was very commonly printed, even though it says first edition.
boys. Now, yes, they're not worth too much cash, but when I set out on my Pokemon collecting journey, I wanted to find my cards in the wild purely. So to add these two bad boys is just sick.
Yeah, you want to find them in the wild because you don't want to pay what people are asking for them. You want to get them for nothing, which is, I mean, obviously everybody would feel that way, but don't say it like you want to find it in the wild for like a thrill reason. Like you want to find it in the wild so that you don't have to pay money. At least not as much money as the shit's worth.
Last thing she tossed in was this Nintendo Switch. Got loaded up, ready to go with the Joy-Con straps and the Switch console itself. Now, she also didn't know if this one worked because it didn't have the charger, but I charged this bad boy up and she turns on like it's new. But the screen looks terrible and I can hear you back there telling me to rip it off.
I was about to say, you still got a little skeet down there. You better get that skeet off.
Perfection. So these sometimes fetch a good price because they're the original model. So if you indeed want to hack it, then go at it. They also tossed in 2 games, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Talk about great taste, am I right? Beautiful Pokemon score, dreams.
Yo, shout out to Pokemon Sword and Shield, man. I played over 120 hours in those games. First Pokemon game that I actually completed the entire Pokedex with, too. Shout out to my buddy Sora and my buddy Quacklin for helping me complete my Pokedex.
Guys, I'm really excited. It was a close call. My man tried to swipe it from me. He put it under his passenger seat. Guy tried to put one over on me, but best to the crime. Anyways, the guy was really sick. He was just super nostalgic over it, which I totally understand. As you can tell, I'm riding a wave at this lot right here, so let's take it back home and break it down. All right, guys, I've come down a little bit from that wave I was riding. So I got home, took a look at everything, and passed out cold from excitement.
No, you didn't.
I just realized... He reminds me of Johnny Lawrence from The Karate Kid. Totally. Like 1984, bad guy from Karate Kid.
Can you get in 2023 from a Series X trade post these days? Well, I'll tell you, it's nothing short of bonkers shocking. A 16-bit Sega Genesis, I believe this one is model 1601. Stocked up with 4 solid controllers and 1 aftermarket. And a stack of hitters. James Pond 3, couple Sonics, Miss Pac-Man. This one surprised me. Beauty and the Beast. A Disney game worth 20, 30 plus? Really solid to see. A couple cardboard games. Now, when it comes to collecting for Sega, gotta agree with Decan over at the Retro World in that the cardboard just doesn't cut it. Gotta stick with the plastic cases, they display much better, and they also don't look like they just got body slammed. Now he tossed in some loose games. Mortal Kombat's not bad, but we also got in Sector X, which is pretty solid. Now the 2 hitters were these bad boys right here, Boston Saga 2, fully complete, and I was blown away at the cost of this one. Really sick, and honorable mention, Superman. Now friends, we're talking about an Xbox Series X. If you've seen my channel at all, you know that I don't trade them lightly. I paid $250 for that Series X, so I wanted to make sure the trade was...
How the hell did you get a Series X for $250? I swear, dude, these resellers are like the luckiest people on earth. Every single video that I've watched so far, they've just gotten so many deals. So many deals. And like, how? 250? Do you live near a crackhead or something that sells you consoles for 50% off?
Where's the value add? Well, it's right here in the N64 collection. Star Wars, NFL Blitz, 007, Dr. Mario, Duke Nukem 64, and Dark Rift, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart 64, which has been climbing in price, rising to the stars fastly. For real, be on the lookout for that one. I think it's pushing 50 cash nowadays. Super Mario 64, a staple, and Smash Bros. A banging good time on the 64. Lastly, the big hitter, Mario Party 3. Checking up on this bad boy, we're looking at an $80 bill if it exists. 3 controllers, all OEM, 2 of them great fantastic controllers, which I believe are $40 each, and a regular blue one. Now, where's the system, you're asking? I assumed he was gonna bring it, but he neglected to because he said it was stolen from him. I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt. But y'all are waiting for the one item this guy tried to pocket behind my back. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask! Complete box, beautiful N64 hitter. I came into 2023 with one main quest in mind, and that was to grab this grail right here for my personal stash. And today we completed the quest. Now, is it complete in box? Got the instruction booklet.
It better be, because you already said it was. Also, like, You were bummed that you didn't get a free N64. Like, dude, everything that you've already shown so far is worth way more than $250. You know, and see, that's the thing about these resellers, man. Like, they just want 100% all the stuff that they can get for what they give you, and then they want to sell you the stuff 100% what it's worth at current market value. They're not looking to like help anyone else out, but they want to be helped out all the time.
After selling the rest of these gems, this jewel right here will be gems.
Look at that. $1,170 value that he gave $250 for $1,170 worth of stuff, and then he was crying about not getting the N64. Kody, I wanted to like you, man, but the further I got into your video, I realized that you're just a booty butthole.
I bet you're wondering, what's up with the guitar intro? What are you doing with the guitar? Well, we're trading it for video game.
How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
But yeah, that thing I bought him the second they came out. Looks good to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, this guy gave him a PS2, a Series S, and something else that I can't remember, even though I saw it 8 seconds ago, for a shitty guitar. And trust me, that is a shitty guitar. I mean, it's probably better than a $100 guitar, but I mean, I play guitar. I've played guitar for like 17 years, and goddamn, dude must have been desperate to pluck some strings.
Last trade of the day, good luck paved the way. Xbox Series S. Unfortunately, no controller came with it, but I'll find one no matter. Guys, you know exactly what I'm gonna do with this baby. Pop it up on Facebook Marketplace and see what we can trade. And hopefully by next video, I'll have something that I can show you. Nintendo 3DS XL.
That's what it
Guys,
was.
take a
It was a 3DS XL.
close look at this. This might be the most beautiful one you've seen. And after giving her a wipe down, she is mint. Works beautifully. This alone will make my money back. But surprise, surprise, you turn it around, you pop open the game, and we got Pokemon X. Solid little $20, $30 bill. X marks the spot. A bunch of PS2 games, all disc only, unfortunately, but there might be some bangers in here. Let's check. Metal Gear Solid 3
I saw the Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I know that shit goes for over $100. I can't believe that kid did that, man. I bet you, because that kid definitely looked like he was either under 18 or just barely over 18. I bet if his parents knew that he traded all that shit for that guitar, they would have flipped a nut. Because I know I would have, and I don't even have kids. I got a kitty. I'm a cat dad, but holy crap, dude.
Assistance, both discs, Sons of Liberty with the demo disc included, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 and 3, Shin Megami Tensei, Stolen.
Okay, it was just Budokai 3. Okay, so not Tenkaichi 3. All right.
Haven't heard of this game before. God of War, baby, you gotta have it. Shining Force Neo, I can't remember if this one was good or not. Warriors of Might and Magic, and finally Champions of Narak. Overall, pretty sick lot of games right here. But for the last spot on this table, I want to show you guys a little appreciation for sticking around till the end of the video. Or the city.
You know, that's going to conclude the video right there. I don't think we need to see the last 40 seconds of KodyWithaK's video. So, final verdict here, Kody. I like the attitude. I like the video editing. I like the hype. But you're still doing the dirty deed of reselling and ripping people off. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I know this video ran a little long. I really appreciate anytime you guys, spend time out of your day to watch my videos. Drop me a like. Let me know below what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost to 2,000 subs. Let's see if we can get it done in like a week. Until next video, guys.